you know, I represent everybody, the Puerto Rican Mexicans and the Mexican Americans. So I'm excited to go out there Saturday night and show the Mexican fans a great fight.
I'm going to tell you one thing. Also, Guerrero gets a lot of trash from Mexicans. Mexicans from Mexico because they really trash the Mexican American boxers. They really do.
You know, it's tough. It's tough sometimes. But at the end of the day, the fans, I feel like the fans, all they want to see is a good fight, and that's what they can appreciate. The fans just want to see a great fight at the end of the day.
How about the power you both guys have? Can we expect a knockout fight?
I always go for the knockout. But we're ready for a war.
Danny, you feel different fighting here in the West Coast, or is it almost the same thing?
No, I feel great. At the end of the day, you know, I'm fighting in a boxing ring, so you can put a boxing ring in the middle of the jungle. You can put it on the moon. And I'm gonna go out there and fight my hardest.
Who would you like to fight in the middle of the jungle? One fighter that you think?
In the middle of the jungle?
Yeah.
Oh, Tarzan? I don't know.
You're number 2 because Leo Fraser fighting with you.
Yeah, exactly.
Angel, you stated that Danny's taking over Canelo's dates, May, September, that used to belong to Mayweather, or probably still do, depending on.
Well, yes, it's up to him. I mean,
can you elaborate on that?
Well, I mean, the Barclays is a big turnout up there. Like we got the East Coast, man. Not only Puerto Ricans, all kind out there. It's Mexicans, it's Russians, it's Polacks, it's all kind of people live in New York, and they love boxing. You see how they pack it up. Yeah. The Barclays just like Vegas. That's what I want to create. I want to create the Barclays for Danny to be like Vegas is to Floyd.
Yeah. Well, spoke about all his fans. Did you see the fight, and how'd you feel about the knockout Wilder had over him?
Oh yeah, it was a good fight. That was a great fight. It was a great knockout. I mean, you know, he's the champ of the world, like he said. He's gonna come out there, and everybody's gonna be 100% to fight him because he's the champ. I mean, Danny still, I mean, he walked away from the WBC junior welterweight, but he's naturally, basically, he's still the champ at the junior welterweight. Yeah. Because you know, we left in good terms with the WBC and WBA. So now he's gonna be the champion at welterweight. So everybody, when you come to fight for a world title, you come to fight undefeated, fight like Danny Garcia, you're gonna come 100. Because if you ain't coming 100, then you ain't coming to fight. So we suspected him to be 100, because I know whatever he brings to the table on Saturday, 23rd, we got an answer for everything he got. And words, then listen, I talk too. But, you know, I will say something behind the scenes, but I'm not gonna say what really happened. That's why I'm not hyped about what he's saying is that, because I already know the game. So January 23rd is gonna be for all Latinos in America, and all Latinos in South America, and all Latinos in all the island. The champ of the world, junior welterweight champion of the world, Saturday night.
Do you think it's time that Latinos finally united to one fighter?
What you mean?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, yeah, I think so. At the end of the day, if you all speak Spanish and we all Latino,
what's the difference? One flag, one big flag. We be one of the 30th biggest nation in the world.
Maybe the food, who has the better food?
I don't know, man. I'm not gonna lie.
They all good.
I think the best food I ate was Cuban food.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cuban food. Slamming.
In this town here?
No, I ate Cuban food in Miami. Oh man. My Puerto Rican food, Dominican food is good too. And Mexican. Well, Mexican is kind of spicy, man. I don't know how you guys do it.
How do you get weed? How do you get here in California? You know, there's not a lot of
They gave me ceviche yesterday. It was flaming.
Ceviche?
Yeah, I'm used to having a little like sweet charty taste. It was spicy. I was about to die.
Being undefeated, does that put more pressure on you?
No, I don't put no pressure on me. I just go in there one fight at a time. One fight at a time. I'm not thinking about my record when I step in the ring. I just want to go in there and get the job done round by round.
Okay. Everybody else, is that good? Good? All right.
4 minutes. When are you going to fight in Philly, game? I've been hearing some rumors, man.
I would love to fight in Philly. I think it's just all about timing, to be honest with you guys. It's all about timing. It's all about the right time and time and place. So,
what venue, man? What venue in Philly?
It would have to be the Wells Fargo Center, I'm guessing, where the Sixers play and the Flyers play. You know, it's a lot of big events to go there, so I'm pretty sure they could cross-promote it with other events as the fights leading up to it. But yeah, it's all about timing.
What's some of the roadblocks to getting something like that done, if you don't mind?
That's what it's all about timing, to be honest with you. It's all about getting the venue first. Then what time of the year? What's the best time of the year?
Probably spring or fall.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe even the summertime, I think, too, in Philly. You know,
it's humid out there.
It's hot out. People like to go out and have a good time. People really don't like to go out in Philly in the cold, so And then, yeah, so that's probably the best time.
Danny, since Mayweather already retired and Pacquiao is retiring, what's the biggest fighter that you want to face?
You know, I just have to go one fight at a time. I think the thing with Premier Boxing is great, you know, everybody's fighting everybody, and I think that's what the fans want to see, so it's just one fight at a time.
What do you predict, Angel?
Yeah, well,
So I'm tell you the truth, man. Cause I mean, like I said, Guerrero's a warrior. I'm not gonna take that from him. He come to fight, I know that, and he's gonna come out. His Mexican fans are gonna be there. He's at Los Angeles, his home. Well, I don't know if this is his hometown. I think he's from San Jose. That's far from here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, but still, it's still y'all. You know, this still. I mean, this was y'all land one time. You know what I'm saying? This is his land. So we coming out Saturday night, man. He's gonna try to prove to the fans, well, he's gonna go for the glory and the fame, and he's gonna get caught with some shit. He's gonna get caught with some shit. Then he gonna hit him with some shit. Right now, listen, there's a new man in town at 147, and people keep thinking Danny know how to win. Keep saying that shit. Keep going by that humble face right there. This kid was born to fight. Man, listen, I figured this shit out at the age of 5. Who does that? I knew everything was about me, keeping them focused as a child. Because listen, everybody has dreams for their children. And I knew it was my job to keep Danny focused, and that's why we're here today. This shit wasn't given to him. He fought his way here. I don't care what people say. It's not what they say about Floyd. They don't fight nobody. But then they made a big fight about They made a fight about Canelo and Cotto. It was a big mega fight. But then they say Floyd don't fight nobody. So they nobodies then. So people sometimes they talk, they don't know what they be saying. Because anytime a man put gloves on, I don't care who you are, you got to get that man respect. Because you probably want to fight somebody right now, at the moment, right now. You want to fight this guy right here. And sooner he drop that phone and say, come on, let's do it. Your heart going to start beeping real fast. And you going to go behind your friend telling him, yo, stop it. Whispering at him, yo, stop it, please.
Hey, Danny, what's the worst whooping you've ever gotten from your dad?
I never hit him.
Nah, he hit me one time.
No, it was
I lost the amateur fight.
I got tired of him losing, spending me all my money. I was working too hard.
Talk about that.
There was a fight in Kansas, an amateur, a silver glove tournament in Kansas City, and I lost the first night, and then I was a kid, so I was just going around, playing around. I was having a blast. I didn't care I lost. He was furious.
I was looking at him. You getting it tonight, buddy?
I got back to the room. I got back to the room. He just threw me against the wall, started choking me. And then he grabbed the iron. He grabbed the iron and put it to my face. He grabbed the iron and put it to my face. He said, if you ever lose again, I'll kill you. I said, oh, this is real.
Listen, I was working.
I never lost again.
I was working a dealership, man. I was working from 9 to 9, putting overtime just to pay for his tournament. Because you know, boxing. Nobody sponsors boxing.
Coming for
and I was working hard for him to lose the first. No, we got to stand out there with a contract for a hotel for a whole week looking at everybody win. And then the last day they have a big party where everybody's on the belts, and I'm looking around. He running around, he hot dogs in it.
Coming from a humble beginning,
I'm killing this guy.
What does represent now for you beyond top of the bunch?
Man, to me, like I still train where I was raised, where I was born and raised in Philadelphia. I still train in the same neighborhood, so to me it's just like, you know, I've always been a humble person, so to me it's just like I'm still the same person, to be honest with you. It's just like now I just get paid to fight. That's how I look at it, and I just love what I do.
You have a troubled childhood?
Oh yeah, for sure. You from Philadelphia, if you're a Latino from Philadelphia, first of all, it's not a market out there for Latinos, so there's not a lot of ways to become successful being a Latino coming from Philadelphia. Because Philadelphia is not a Latino city, so you know we don't get a lot of chances. We don't get a lot of exposure for things, for positive things we do, because there's so much negativity towards, you know, young Latinos like me, you know, getting locked up, doing bad things. So Philadelphia never had a lot of role models as far as being Latinos, and I feel like me being the first Latino boxing champion from Philadelphia, I actually changed the way a lot of Latinos act and have goals now. So there's a lot of Latinos. I remember when I boxed in Philadelphia when I was a little kid, I was the only Latino in every boxing gym. I was the only Puerto Rican going to every boxing gym in Philly. So now when you go to Philadelphia, you go to the boxing gym, there's just Puerto Ricans in every gym. So I feel like I'm a big key in how I changed the generation of boxing in Philadelphia.
That's good.
But there is a big market there in New York, and now that Coro is going over the hill, it's for you to grab. New York.
I mean, you know, I've been fighting in New York, and there's always been great turnouts. I think there's more Puerto Ricans in New York than there is in Puerto Rico. So, and Philadelphia has a big Latino community, and I think Latinos in general in the United States are taking over. I think the population is getting big. We multiplying.
In 2050, we've been a majority in this country.
I mean, you know,
If he has his way, you know, it ain't gonna happen.
no, I mean, he can say whatever he want to say, but at the end of the day, you know, government is just the government really controls America. But he was just saying, I know what he was trying to say. He don't want illegal people coming into the country with bad things. I don't think he really like Latinos, because I think his wife is Latino. So
His first wife.
yeah, no, his wife right now is Latino.
And his first wife too, she was in Argentina.
Yeah, so I mean, I understand. He just don't want illegal people coming in the country and hurting our country. But as far as him liking Latinos, I think he likes Latinos. There's no way he can't like us.
But basically, he made an error. He said, I guess he talked without thinking. Sometimes, you know, people talk. That's why you always got to think as a man. Think before you speak, because it might hunt you for the rest of your life. So you
happen to sometimes enjoy.
Well, no, because I try not to, man. Because listen, it'll hunt you for the rest of your life. You regret the day it ever happened. That's why you always got to think before you speak. You always got to give it that 1 second and think, and then speak. Because sometimes you might say something and it will bite you for the rest of your life, my brother. You regret that day for the rest of your life. So a man always got to think before he speaks. Because this one either can make you or torture you. Your tongue either can make you or break you.
Danny, before promoting this fight, when was the last time you came here in the West Coast? Yeah.
I was in, I come here all the time.
Yeah?
Yeah, I come to California all the time. So I might have been here, I think I came after my last fight.
Okay.
Yeah, I always come to California, and then I came before, because I got a lot of friends out here. And the party life out here is fun, so you come out here and the weather's beautiful. So I always come to California I say like 8 times a year. Okay. To be honest with you, yeah.
Disneyland.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we going out this Saturday.